I'm Mickey Hyder with Sandlot Baseball, and we're here today to talk about Little League batting tips. The equipment we're going to need is the equipment for baseball. We're obviously going to need some bats and some balls. There are several different parts of the swing that is indigenous to all baseball swings. There's really not any difference between Little League baseball batting tips and Major League baseball batting tips. The first thing we need to do, we need to choose a stance that's comfortable for us. It can be a narrow stance, it can be a wide stance, that's a preference. But the thing that needs to be in common amongst all those stances, our knees need to be inside our feet. Also, the back foot is the foot that's going to be rotated. We need to make sure that that foot is exactly perpendicular or 90 degrees to the pitcher's mound. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our negative move. Some people call it loading, some people call it cocking, some people call it triggering. It's all the same thing. Basically, what happens during the negative move is we load our weight up on our back foot. Make sure that when we load up on our back foot with this weight, that we don't allow this knee to get over our back foot. We need to keep always our knees inside our feet. Our hands during the negative move goes back to a position slightly behind and about even with the shoulder. We don't want to go back too far and bar out with our left arm. The next part of the swing is the stride. We can take no stride or we can take a stride. It doesn't matter, but whatever happens, we're going to get on the toe of our left foot. If we're a right-handed batter, our front foot, I should say. This is called toe touch. We're already loaded up and we're ready to go. We have toe touch. Heel plant, our left heel goes down, and immediately, without the bat moving, our back knee starts to turn and we're turning on the inside of our foot. Now, I've heard the term used, squish the bug. Sometimes that term is really not appropriate because we don't want to turn the foot like we're squishing a bug with much of our foot on the ground. We want to turn on the inside of our foot so we can get our foot turned quickly, to turn our hips quickly and get our shoelaces pointed towards the pitcher. When we start our bat towards the ball, we call this connection. We're connecting the upper part of the body with the lower part of the body, and we're starting to try to get our right palm up. We get to a position called bat lag, and that's taking the knob of the ball directly to the plane or the height of the ball. When we get to bat lag, our back foot should be completely turned in perpendicular. We should be in a knee behind knee position. At contact, we still want some flex left in our arms. We want the front leg locked so that we don't continue to travel forward and become a front foot hitter, and we want our front foot turned at a 45-degree angle at contact. After contact, we're going to throw to the bat to a point of extension. We call this extension. We're still palm up and palm down position throughout the contact, bat lag, contact, and all the way to extension. And then finally, we're going to finish with our shoulders reversed, our chin on that shoulder, and our hands and the bat should be slightly above our shoulder. If it's a low pitch, we're going to finish higher. If it's a high pitch, we're going to finish lower. And that's some very quick coaching tips on the basics of a Little League baseball swing.